Forget eggs. These unexpected foods fight muscle loss after 60 even better. I remember it clearly. A few years ago, I used to boil 2 eggs every morning, thinking I was doing a great job taking care of my health. After all, everyone says eggs are the king of protein, right? But during a routine checkup, my doctor asked me, "Are you sure you're getting enough protein to maintain muscle?" I laughed and said, "I eat eggs every day." He just shook his head. That day, I learned something surprising. Eggs only have about 13 grams of protein per 100 grams, not bad, but far from the best. In fact, there are foods out there that offer 4 to 5 times more protein than eggs. And the truth is, most people over 60 have never even heard of them. As we age, our bodies gradually lose muscle mass, which leads to weaker limbs, slower movement, and a higher risk of falls. That's exactly why I'm sharing this today. 10 protein-packed foods that outperform eggs. Especially helpful for older adults. I'll count them down from lowest to highest, and the one at the top is actually being studied for rebuilding muscle in stroke patients. 1. Non-fat Greek yogurt, a small food with big impact. Coming in at number 10 on our list is something simple, yet surprisingly powerful for older adults: non-fat Greek yogurt. This thick, creamy yogurt is strained 3 times to remove nearly all the water and lactose, the parts of dairy that often cause bloating or digestive issues. Especially for those over 60. What's left is a dense, protein-rich yogurt that's easy on the stomach. In fact, just 100 grams of Greek yogurt delivers about 10.3 grams of protein, nearly twice as much as a boiled egg, but much easier to digest. And since it's fermented, Greek yogurt also contains probiotics, beneficial bacteria that support gut health. As we age, our gut microbiome naturally declines, making it harder to absorb nutrients like protein. A healthy gut means better absorption, and that's key for maintaining muscle mass. Here's the exciting part. A 2020 study on adults over 60 found that just 20 grams of dairy protein per day, combined with light activity like walking, could reduce muscle loss by up to 25% in just 12 weeks. That's a big difference from one small daily habit. What makes Greek yogurt even better is how versatile it is. Mix it with ground flaxseed to add fiber and omega-3s. Top it with berries like blueberries or raspberries for antioxidants that protect muscles from aging. Or use it as a creamy salad dressing alternative to mayo, a delicious way to make meals healthier. For seniors who skip breakfast or don't move around much, a bowl of Greek yogurt with seeds and fruit makes a complete, protein-rich mini meal. It supports muscle, digestion, and even blood sugar. So if you're looking for a simple place to start rebuilding muscle after 60, look no further. A single serving of Greek yogurt a day could be your first step towards strength, independence, and vitality as you age. 2. Chickpeas, small but mighty in the muscle game. You might be surprised to learn that 1 cup of cooked chickpeas, roughly 100 grams, packs 11.2 grams of protein, rivaling lean meat or fish. But chickpeas are more than just a protein source. They're a plant-based superfood that supports digestion, heart health, and especially muscle maintenance as you age. Unlike eggs or meat, chickpeas are rich in fiber, and fiber is the unsung hero in the conversation about muscle health. While fiber doesn't build muscle directly, it plays a vital role in digestive stability, blood sugar control, reducing systemic inflammation, and improving protein absorption, all of which impact how well you preserve muscle over time. Chickpeas also shine when it comes to magnesium, a mineral that helps your muscles contract properly and supports recovery and rebuilding after physical activity. If you often experience cramps, muscle fatigue, or poor sleep, low magnesium might be the cause, and chickpeas could be a simple fix. Want to boost nutrient absorption? Soak dried chickpeas overnight before cooking. This softens the beans and removes enzyme inhibitors and phytic acid, making their minerals easier for your body to absorb. As for how to enjoy them, chickpeas are incredibly versatile. Blend them with olive oil and garlic to make hummus, a protein-rich dip loved in Mediterranean diets. Roast them with spices and sea salt for a crunchy, satisfying snack, a smarter swap for chips or crackers. Or toss them into curries or veggie salads where they pair beautifully with bold flavors. With their impressive nutrition profile, ease of preparation, and benefits for both the heart and muscles. Chickpeas deserve a regular spot in your weekly meals, especially if you're looking for non-meat protein options that support healthy aging. 3. Quinoa, a supergrain for aging muscles. If you're looking for a grain that's protein-rich, easy to digest, and perfect for older adults, quinoa, pronounced quinoa, might just be the superstar you need. Unlike most grains, quinoa is a complete protein, meaning it contains all 9 essential amino acids the body can't produce on its own. This makes it incredibly rare among plant-based foods. Just 100 grams of cooked quinoa delivers around 14 grams of protein, more than most beans or traditional grains. Even more impressive, quinoa is especially rich in lysine, an amino acid that helps repair muscle tissue damage, supports calcium absorption, boosts collagen production, which keeps muscles, joints, and skin strong and firm. In other words, quinoa not only helps maintain muscle but also aids in recovery, bone density, and even slows signs of aging in skin and joints. A 2022 study revealed something even more exciting. Older adults who ate quinoa daily experienced up to a 9% increase in leg strength in just 8 weeks. A big deal considering leg muscles are often the first to weaken with age. A quick tip: quinoa is naturally coated in saponin, a slightly bitter compound that can cause digestive issues for some. To avoid this, soak quinoa in water for 15 to 30 minutes before cooking. Then rinse thoroughly. This removes the saponin and improves both taste and digestibility. For extra flavor and anti-inflammatory benefits, try cooking quinoa in vegetable or chicken broth, with a pinch of turmeric and black pepper. The result is a hearty, tasty dish that's great for muscles and joints. Use quinoa like you would rice, serve with savory dishes, toss in salads, or cook into a breakfast porridge with plant-based milk and cinnamon. It's incredibly versatile, easy to enjoy, and packed with nutrients. For anyone looking to eat cleaner or swap out white carbs without sacrificing energy or nutrition, quinoa is the perfect go-to grain. 4. Pumpkin seeds, small but mighty for muscle and healthy aging. Tiny and often overlooked, pumpkin seeds are actually one of the most nutrient-dense seeds you can eat, especially beneficial for anyone over 60 looking to maintain muscle, improve strength, and stay physically active. Just 100 grams of raw pumpkin seeds provide around 19 grams of protein, more than eggs, more than many grains, and entirely plant-based. That makes them an ideal protein booster for vegetarians or those trying to cut back on meat. But the benefits don't stop at protein. Pumpkin seeds deliver a powerhouse of essential minerals, which older adults are often lacking. Magnesium helps regulate muscle contraction, reduce cramping, and support muscle recovery after movement. Zinc aids in repairing damaged muscle tissue and boosts immune function, key as the body ages. Iron is vital for transporting oxygen to muscle cells. Without it, you'll tire more easily, even with light activity. One compelling study found that older adults who ate pumpkin seeds daily for 3 months saw up to a 38% reduction in muscle inflammation, a hidden factor that silently weakens muscles and increases injury risk with age. How to use them? Stick to raw, unsalted pumpkin seeds whenever possible. Roasted or salted versions tend to be high in sodium and preservatives. Dry roasted pumpkin seeds can be sprinkled on Greek yogurt, blended into smoothies, tossed in salads, or ground into pumpkin seed butter. Tasty, protein-rich, and full of healthy fats. If you've been skipping seeds in your diet thinking they're too small to matter, pumpkin seeds are proof that a small handful a day can make a big difference in long-term strength and well-being. 5. Tempeh, a plant-based meat that supports muscle and gut health. If you're looking for a high-protein food that's easy to digest and supports your gut from the inside out, tempeh, also known as fermented soybeans, is a great option worth trying. With around 20 grams of protein per 100 grams, tempeh delivers as much protein as a medium-sized piece of lean meat. But what really sets tempeh apart from regular soy products is the fermentation process. Thanks to natural fermentation, tempeh becomes more digestible and serves as a source of natural probiotics, beneficial bacteria that support gut health. Why does that matter, especially for older adults? A recent study showed that people with a healthy gut microbiome retained up to 18% more lean muscle mass over the course of a year, without the need for intense exercise. On the flip side, if digestion weakens with age, protein and nutrient absorption suffers too, leading to muscle loss even when you eat well. Tempeh is also rich in leucine, a key amino acid that acts like a switch to activate muscle protein synthesis. Without enough leucine in your meals, even adequate protein intake may not lead to muscle maintenance or growth over time. Another bonus: although tempeh is plant-based, its firm texture and savory flavor make it feel satisfyingly meaty. This makes it perfect for anyone looking to cut back on red meat or switch to heart-friendly plant protein. Tempeh is also extremely versatile in the kitchen. Slice and pan-sear for a crispy exterior. Stir-fry with veggies. Add to sandwiches, or cube it into salads. Use it as a meat substitute in braises, barbecue, or tomato sauces. Just one tip: since tempeh is naturally fermented, go for plain, unseasoned versions and avoid those packed with artificial flavors or preservatives. For anyone aiming to boost muscle while caring for gut health after 60, tempeh is a smart, delicious, and nutrient-dense choice. 7. Hemp seeds, the golden, plant-based protein for middle-aged and older adults. If you're looking for a compact, easy-to-eat food that delivers high-quality protein every day without feeling heavy or bloated, hemp seeds are definitely a valuable choice. In just 100 grams of hemp seeds, you get up to 35 grams of protein, one of the highest amounts among plant-based foods. Not only is the quantity impressive, but the protein in hemp seeds also has an exceptionally well-balanced amino acid profile, nearly perfect for building and maintaining muscle. Especially for older adults. What's even more remarkable is that hemp seeds contain healthy fats rarely found in other seeds. Omega-3 and omega-6 in an ideal ratio for heart health. And particularly GLA, gamma-linolenic acid, a fat with anti-inflammatory properties that supports joint function, brain health, and hormone balance, which tend to decline with age. Hemp seeds have a soft texture and a mild, nutty flavor, not nearly as tough as their name might suggest. Just sprinkle 1 tablespoon over your morning oatmeal, a fresh salad, or a smoothie to add protein, healthy fats, and important minerals, all without causing bloating or digestive discomfort. This is especially beneficial for older adults with sensitive digestion or poor appetite who still need to maintain muscle mass and energy. One important tip: avoid cooking hemp seeds at high heat, like frying or sautéing, because heat can break down their beneficial oils and reduce their nutritional value. The best way is to consume them raw or add them after cooking. Similar to how you'd use extra virgin olive oil. Though small, hemp seeds are a superfood that helps protect muscles, joints, and brain health, all with just a small spoonful daily. Convenient and effective, they're a must-have if you're entering an age when comprehensive healthcare becomes essential.